We are called to shine in this crooked and perverse generation. Why must you shine? Because there's so much darkness all around. Why must you shine? Because there is so much darkness all around. We are living in an age where it appears the enemy has poured evil over the world. Sicknesses and diseases you never heard of are showing up every minute. And people are looking for answers per second too. Research institutions are multiplying in their capacity to discover how to handle it. Money has become a big problem around the world. Whole nations are collapsing because of lack of it. Greece is just returning from a terrible... Are they returning really? Greece is in the midst of a strong economic downturn. And they don't have answers. And countries of the world are meeting concerning them and how to have answers. There's severe secularism around the world. And people are saying, everybody is for everybody. Just you do your own, I do my own. Don't trouble me. And it is being generally accepted. Britain, that once supported and defended the Christian faith, is saying we are a no-faith state. Is it America where everybody is allowed to amendment number 1 and amendment number 2? Where everybody allows to free to say his own and live his own life. And people that are living lives that are even not acceptable to themselves want to even defend it. Lives that are not profiting them in any way, they still want to defend it. So there's so much secularism around the world. Among saints and ministers of God around the world, standards are no more standards. Your standard, my standard, your revelation, my revelation. Keep your revelation, I keep my revelation. You keep your standard, I keep my standard. As if we are living in the season of relativism. It's just like the time of Judges, when every man was an authority to himself. Because according to the school of thought, according to the school of thought, according to the school of thought, you have many schools of various thoughts. So you buy a little of this, you buy a little of that, you buy a little of that thought. And it looks like there are no absolutes and there are no standards. And there are. Because the Lord is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He never changes. He is the Lord. He changes not. It's time for you to find out that we are living in a crooked world where there are different kinds of oppressions. He said, in the last days, perilous times shall come. Hurricanes are everywhere, especially around some states here. They are natural disasters, they are called. The frequency at which people speak about themselves in politics, sometimes you wonder whether they are human beings. This is the age that we are living in. It's an age of darkness. You can be in the security service and go to Colombia and find out that you have some problems with somebody in the morning in terms of payment. And it can lead to your sack. Perilous times. So much love for pleasure and the flesh. Globally, whether developed or developing or about to develop nation. We are living in dark times, really. The family structures in most nations of the world is being weakened and threatened. Apart from Africa and Asia, probably most parts of the world are struggling to maintain the family unit with their last ounce of strength. We are living in perilous times. We are living in dark times. Isaiah 60 verse 2 said, gross darkness shall cover the earth. Gross darkness the people. Gross darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. The darkness, there is the darkness. I'm sure it includes the economic problems that we are facing. We're talking energy crisis. We're talking gas prices. We're talking about looking for alternatives to gas, alternatives to this, alternative to that. And politics is revolving around how you can answer those questions. And yet many people are losing jobs per day. Companies are closing down. People are realigning. Airlines are joining each other and uniting. I didn't mention any airline. I just said they are uniting. And some are still thinking of mergers and coming together because on their own they are failing. And when such mergers take place, the new policies will emerge that may lead to downsizing. So many words we use now. Downsizing, right sizing, all kinds of sizing. But at the end of all the sizing, some people lose their jobs. Some families lose their income. Some people can't have support for education. Some people are in need and in trouble after all the sizing, whether up or down. We're living in very challenging times. But in the midst of the challenge, Philippians chapter 2 and verse 15 says, you should shine as light. That's why you should shine, because the times are dark. The darkness of the world is an opportunity for the world, for the kingdom of God. Because light shines brightest when there is darkness. No matter how small the flicker of light that you carry, if the place is thickly dark, everybody will be looking at that ray of hope, that one that carries the light. If there's a dark tunnel, it's the place where there's a ray of light that everybody will be rushing to for escape. Did you imagine the Chilean people that were buried under and they were brought out? When they were telling them, come this way, they had no choice but to come that way, because that was hope. You are the hope of the world. You are the hope of the world if you are connected to Jesus Christ. The world is a dark place. Philippians 2:15 said we should shine as light in this crooked and perverse generation. I wish there were other translations to help us to understand the perversions of the times that we are living in. He said, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom you shine as lights in the world. Among whom you shine as lights in the world. In your workplace, you will shine as a light. In your home, you will shine as a light. In the sports world, you will shine as a light. In the entertainment world, you will shine as a light. In the professional world, you will shine as a light. In the medical world, you will shine as a light. In the nursing world, you will shine as a light. You are called to shine as light in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation. Two ways we can actually shine very easily. It's your character and your power. Yeah. In this world, what speaks is your courage, your character, your response to difficult situations, your response to joyful situations, what you are made of. The you that is in you is what makes you to shine. Your level of kindness, your attention to details, your care for people. That's what makes a man shine. Your hello, your hi, your cup of cold water. The little things of life are the things that we can use to shine, especially among people that are close to us, that we live day by day. You can't so much shine to your husband if you are still very difficult and non-agreeable in every discussion. He will not understand the kind of light that he's seeing. Say, this light is a non-agreeable light. Is this light? But if you are sweet and ever ready to talk, you may not always agree, but you have an agreeable disposition. If it's okay by me and I understand, I will agree. But please explain to me so that I can understand. That's a different posture than count me out.